Have you ever noticed how your dog always spins in circles before finally settling down for a nap? It looks like a little ritual, almost like they're dancing to prepare their spot. But what if I told you this behavior is more than just a cute quirk? Think about it. Dogs have been domesticated for thousands of years, yet almost all of them still do this. Why? Is it just about getting comfortable, or is there a hidden instinct at play? And here's where things get really interesting. Could this habit be connected to the Earth's rotation? That's right. Some scientists believe dogs might actually be influenced by the planet's magnetic field when they spin before lying down. Sounds crazy? Just wait until you hear the full story. So if you love learning fascinating things about your furry best friend, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now let's dive into this mystery. You won't believe what we found. A link to their wild ancestors. Did you know that spinning before lying down dates back to wolves, the wild ancestors of our dogs? Imagine a wolf in the wilderness looking for a safe place to rest. Before settling in, they would spin around to flatten the grass, clear away insects, and check for hidden dangers. This instinct helped ensure their safety and comfort. Even though modern dogs now live in cozy homes with soft beds, this ancient habit hasn't disappeared. It's like a built-in survival mechanism, one they follow without even realizing it. And there's more. Wolves also use this movement to mark their territory. By trampling the ground, they spread their scent, signaling to others that the spot was taken. While your dog doesn't have to worry about rivals stealing their bed, this instinct still lingers. But here's where things get really interesting. Science suggests there might be another force influencing this behavior. Earth's magnetic field. Does the Earth's magnetic field play a role? Believe it or not, some studies suggest that dogs may actually align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field when they spin before lying down. A 2013 study published in Frontiers in Zoology found that dogs tend to position their bodies along the north-south axis when they relieve themselves or settle down to rest, especially in calm environments with minimal disturbances. Scientists believe this might be linked to an internal magnetic sense, similar to what's found in birds, foxes, and even cows. While this theory is still being explored, it raises an exciting question. Could dogs be unconsciously using the Earth's magnetic field to help them find their ideal sleeping position? Of course, not every spin is guided by magnetism. There are also other factors at play, including comfort and an instinctive sense of security. Comfort and security. More than comfort, the perfect bed. When a dog spins before lying down, they're not just being cute or following an old habit, they're actually making their bed. Think about wild dogs dealing with rough terrain, uneven surfaces, or even snow. Spinning and trampling help smooth things out, remove obstacles, and make the spot more suitable for resting. Even today, with plush dog beds at their disposal, many dogs still do this to adjust their space. It's their way of making sure everything is just right before they relax. Sometimes they might even be checking for hidden surprises like a favorite toy or a crumb from their last snack. But here's where things get even more fascinating. This little spinning ritual might also be linked to a feeling of vulnerability. Vulnerability and protection. A matter of protection. Do they feel unsafe? Sleep is one of the most vulnerable moments for any animal, including dogs. In the wild, predators and other threats were always a risk, so wolves and early dogs had to stay alert. Spinning before lying down was a way to scan their surroundings and make sure they were safe. Even though domestic dogs live in secure homes, this instinct is still hardwired into their brains. When they spin, it's as if they're saying, "Let me check my surroundings before I let my guard down." And there's more. Positioning also played a key role in the wild. For example, sleeping with their back to the wind helped wolves detect scents of approaching dangers. While your dog isn't hiding from predators in your living room, their body still follows these ancient survival instincts. But is this behavior always just about instinct, or could it sometimes be a sign of something more? Red flags. When spinning could be a red flag. Most of the time, spinning before lying down is completely normal, but in some cases, excessive or unusual spinning might indicate a problem. For example, dogs with joint pain like arthritis may spin more than usual as they struggle to find a comfortable position. Similarly, spinal or muscle issues could lead to repeated adjustments because they're trying to relieve discomfort. Another possibility? Skin irritations or allergies. If a dog is dealing with an itchy spot, They might spin as a way to try and get comfortable despite the irritation, and in rare cases, compulsive spinning could be linked to anxiety or stress. So, how do you know if your dog's spinning is a concern? The key is to watch for changes. If they suddenly start spinning excessively, seem restless, or show signs of discomfort like whining or struggling to settle, it's worth looking into. What if your dog doesn't spin? Not all dogs follow this behavior. While it's common, some dogs simply don't feel the need to spin before lying down. Why? It could be a mix of personality and environment. Dogs who are highly domesticated or naturally more laid back may have lost this instinct over time. If their bed is already soft, clean, and safe, why go through the extra steps? Some dogs prefer to get straight to the point and lie down without the ritual. The key takeaway? Whether your dog spins or not, what matters most is that they're comfortable, relaxed, and happy. Now that you know why dogs spin before lying down, take a moment to observe your pup. Are they a dedicated spinner, carefully preparing their spot like their wild ancestors? Or are they the type to just flop down without a second thought? I'd love to hear about your dog's bedtime habits, so let me know in the comments. Speaking of interesting dog habits, have you ever noticed how your dog constantly checks in on you? Whether you're in another room, working on your computer, or even just watching TV, they always seem to keep an eye on you. Click on the video on your screen to find out why your dog is always checking in on you. Why do they do that? Is it love, instinct, or something else entirely?